morning. It's Friday. It's time for Winging It Buffalo Style. I'm Diana Fairbanks.
And I'm your CW star, Matt Snyder.
I'm not going to lie to you. So I'm super excited. It's Friday. I was really relaxed. And then I came into the studio and there's a lion. There's a lion in the studio, which makes the breathing hard knowing that there's a lion in the studio.
And you know, it is a lion cub, but it's a little bit larger than you would. It's a medium-sized lion.
It weighs more than I do, okay? Seriously. All right, we're going to get to the lion in just a little bit and why the lion is here live in our studio. But of course, a lion among chefs, Chef Thomas in the kitchen from The Irishman. And we're going to be cooking up some summertime recipes and some very special wine pairings. Especially music lovers would find a nice twist to what he's offering up today.
And you know, every Friday we're always talking about what's Irish, but today we're also going Greek. The Greek festivals in Buffalo, and we'll find out a little bit more about those festivities later in the show.
Yeah, also if you're looking for some fun activity to do with the family, we've got something just perfect for the kids and something I think parents will really enjoy as well. That's coming up here on the broadcast.
And of course, our big guest is from Darien Lake, and that is the lion we're talking about. But we will wait until you actually see it to talk about why it's here and how you too can see it up close and personal.
There's a lion in the studio. Okay. Well, I am focused on the lion in the studio, but a lot of people, including TMZ and all the gossip mags, are, of course, focused on Amanda Bynes.
Yeah, we'll leave it to our friends at TMZ.
But what are you doing in Buffalo, New York?
We're not in Buffalo, and I don't know who you are.
So apparently, TMZ also obtained and posted these pictures of Bynes supposedly bouncing around Sky Zone on Wednesday. So all the employees are saying it was Amanda Bynes. The person that shot this video is saying it's Amanda Bynes, but Amanda Bynes is saying she was not in Buffalo, but who knows, right?
That's funny. That's a funny headline. What a tramp. I didn't write that, but oh my gosh.
But what are you doing in Buffalo, New York?
We're not in Buffalo, and I don't know who you are.
All right.
I think the fact that her go-to defense is that she does not own a brown wig. I mean, I think.
Well, and if you look at the shot, that's clearly Elmwood. That's clearly the Elmwood Village, and that is clearly Amanda Bynes' voice. Like we all know.
I don't know. I don't know this girl to save my life. Quite honestly, I'm not as hip with the pop culture as you are.
Well, I know her and I know her voice. I want her to. I watched the Amanda Bynes show growing up. That's her. I said she's. I say she's in Buffalo. I mean, don't quote me on it, but I think it was her.
Oh, that's funny. All right, we're going to move on to the Greek Festival this weekend. A lot of fun happening. Greek Heritage, of course, this weekend. We're going to tell you about the big festivities. But a lot of folks are really still celebrating the spellers of the world, the best spellers of the world. The Scripps National Spelling Bee wrapped up last night, and the winner is celebrating, well, all things German.
K-N-A-I-D-E-L, Knaedel.
Well, yeah, Knaedel, of course, it's a little dumpling, and that was 13-year-old Avron Mahankali from Bayside Hills, New York. Now, a Knaedel, in case you're not familiar, is a German-derived Yiddish word for a little type of dumpling. He had finished third in the two previous National Spelling Bees after being eliminated for misspelling words with German roots. He nailed it this year, though. Now that he has won, he said in his off time, in his spare time now that he's done focusing on spelling, he's going to focus on physics. So there's that.
You know, I couldn't spell when I was 13. I still can't spell. I might not have been able to spell Knaedel. So I give him props. I mean, I think it's funny that a 13-year-old's like, well, now that I'm done with, you know, the spelling bee, I really want to focus on my other love of physics. I think I liked Pokemon and the Power Rangers when I was 13.
Yeah. I am impressed, and maybe between his spelling skills and his skills in physics, he will help save the world. So I'm going for. Big pressure. Big pressure. Hey, speaking of big pressure, the spotlight is surely shining brightly on Charles Ramsey. Remember Charles Ramsey? Well, he was the man who actually rescued one of the Cleveland kidnapping victims in her home. And, you know, he had those very colorful sound bites afterwards. This is him on camera here. Well, get this. Now he has signed a deal to become a motivational speaker. His unintentional one-liners during that interview following the rescue of Amanda Berry and two other women in Cleveland just launched him into fame. Get this. He's going to earn $10,000 per speech, and he's already enjoying a year's worth of Brie McDonald's cheeseburgers for name-checking the brand in that very same interview. He was so charismatic, and I really think he was brave for helping this woman out. You know, there are a lot of neighbors who would have just, you know, kept the tunnel vision, closed their eyes, and moved right along, but he jumped in and helped save this woman and, you know, crack this case wide open. So, hey, you know what? He's pretty charismatic. He did the right thing at the right time, so good for him.
And I think what you want from a motivational speaker is to tell you like it is, you know, be very honest. And I think that was why the world kind of fell in love with this guy. Is when he was being interviewed, he said the truth as he saw it. He didn't perform for the cameras. He didn't seem to like change his answers because he knew he was being interviewed. So I think that'll be interesting to see what he talks about.
I want to hear it too. I think it's going to be really interesting. Definitely charismatic and fun. Speaking of fun, it's time now for Friday Finds.